Long before Columbus set foot on American soil, a vast and vibrant world existed across the continents. A world filled with innovation, colossal cities, advanced civilizations, and diverse cultures that had shaped the land for thousands of years. This is the story of America before Columbus, a world far richer and more complex than most people ever imagine. The land itself was alive. From the dense forests of the east to the endless plains stretching toward the horizon, to the towering mountains of the west, millions of people lived in harmony with their surroundings. Their daily life wasn't primitive or simple, it was a balanced relationship between nature and human invention. Villages bustled with activity as families cooked, crafted tools, and wove intricate clothing from plant fibers and animal hides. In many regions, communities built large settlements with wooden homes, central plazas, and organized streets. One of the greatest examples stood near the Mississippi River, the ancient city of Cahokia. This was no tiny village. It was a metropolis larger than medieval London, filled with markets, leaders, artisans, and towering earthen mounds. These mounds weren't just piles of dirt, they were architectural marvels, carefully shaped by thousands of workers and used for ceremonies, temples, and leadership meetings. Further west, the Pueblo people carved entire cities into cliffs. High above the ground, these sandstone dwellings formed massive complexes with multiple floors, hidden passageways, and community areas, an engineering achievement that still amazes experts today. Their world was one of astronomy, art, and survival in harsh desert landscapes. Far to the south, the Maya created an empire of extraordinary knowledge. They built stone cities with pyramids reaching toward the sky, complete with observatories that tracked planets and stars with incredible precision. Maya astronomers could predict eclipses, seasons, and celestial events without telescopes. Their writing system, one of the most sophisticated in the ancient world, recorded their stories, kings, battles, and scientific discoveries. In the heart of modern-day Mexico rose the Aztec capital of Tenochtitlan, a city that astonished the first Europeans who saw it. Built on a lake and connected by grand causeways, the city was filled with temples, gardens, canals, and thousands of bustling citizens. Warriors in vibrant feathered armor trained for battle, market vendors sold goods from every corner of the empire, and priests climbed the steps of towering temples to perform rituals that honored their gods. It was a city of power, culture, and complexity. Across the Andes Mountains, the Inca Empire carved one of the greatest road systems in history. These roads stretched thousands of miles across cliffs, valleys, and snow-covered peaks, binding their empire together. Messengers sprinted along these routes, carrying information faster than many European systems of the same era. And hidden among the mountains stood Machu Picchu, a stunning testament to Inca architecture, creativity, and spiritual life. Trade flowed constantly throughout the Americas. Indigenous merchants traveled through rivers in long canoes, exchanged pottery, furs, shells, copper, and precious stones, linking distant cultures together. The Great Plains became home to expert hunters who mastered the art of bison hunting, while Arctic peoples built entire lifestyles in the harshest climates on Earth, crafting tools from bone, stone, and ice. Along the Pacific coast, great cedar forests provided the resources for monumental totem poles, carved houses, and legendary seafaring traditions. Every region had its own strengths. From agriculture in vast cornfields to desert irrigation systems, from advanced pottery to precise basket weaving, Indigenous America was a world of innovation. Behind every creation were skilled hands, artisans who shaped obsidian blades sharper than today's surgical steel and leaders who guided large communities with diplomacy, tradition, and spiritual wisdom. Their spiritual life was deeply connected to nature. Shamans performed ceremonies, calling upon spirits for guidance, healing, and protection. Councils of elders gathered around fires to decide the fate of their people, ensuring balance, justice, and unity. This world was not isolated. It was interconnected by trade, shared knowledge, migrations, and cultural exchange. It was a continent full of nations, cities, and achievements, thriving long before European eyes ever saw it. When Columbus arrived in 1492, he did not discover an empty wilderness. He encountered a world already rich with history, culture, and civilization. A world shaped by millions of people whose ancestors had lived here for more than 15,000 years. Their legacy remains in the earth beneath our feet, the names of our rivers and mountains, the foods we eat, and the stories we continue to uncover. America before Columbus was not a beginning, it was already a brilliant chapter in human history. And today, as we look back, we can finally appreciate the extraordinary world that existed long before the sails of European ships appeared on the horizon.